Guest has played some unforgettable roles over the years, but nothing more iconic than Captain Kirk in the original sci-fi series Star Trek. I'm talking, of course, about the award-winning actor William Shatner.
The Hollywood veteran and all-round funny guy is coming back to Australia, and fans have the chance to get up close and personal with the cult hero himself. Boldly gone where no man has gone before. William Shatner, a.k.a. Captain James T. Kirk of the USS Enterprise.
Captain Kirk! I'm Captain Kirk!
Starting in the 60s, Shatner's role helped turn Star Trek into one of the greatest sci-fi franchises of all time.
Live long and prosper.
From travelling galaxies at warp speed to jumping out of choppers as a street cop, the 88-year-old Canadian actor has had a wide repertoire of roles. He's appeared in more than 60 films and more than 60 television shows spanning 7 decades, most recently as barrister Denny Crane on Boston Legal.
Mr. Crane, we do not allow firearms in the courtroom.
Oh, it's just a prop, Judge. It's not loaded.
It earned the actor 2 Emmys and a Golden Globe.
Forgive me for expecting a little sympathy. But here I am. I'm struggling with who and what I am. I turn to my best friend. He treats me with contempt.
No,
and
I'm sorry. I'm not giving you...
I'm just trying to get an erection.
Now there's a new leading role for Shatner, and he's plotting a course down under. He'll headline a cosplay and gaming event in Melbourne called Cospendium in July.
Scotty, beam me up.
And the wonderful William Shatner joins us now live from Los Angeles. William, good to see you. Welcome back to Sunrise.
Well, thank you so much. I tell you, this is really funny. Between your Australian accent, between the oceans between us, and this earpiece, and my loss of hearing about 20%, I'm striking out like the discovery of the Polynesian Islands. I'm kind of swimming in the in the unknown. But go ahead, talk to me.
Okay. Well, William, let's...
Sam.
Yes?
Sam,
yes.
Has the thought of you as Sam and David ever... There's a biblical implication there. Are you sure you're not passionate about religion?
Well,
Stupid question.
No, William,
Sam and David, I'm so glad to talk to you.
William, I did go to Catholic school, but I'm a bit lapsed.
And she's a good girl.
I'm not, sometimes, depends on the weekends, but I'm very lapsed, William.
Oh, you did go to... But your name is Samantha, right?
Yes.
A feminization of Samuel.
Yes.
Yes.
And David. So, look,
and David.
William.
And you've got David.
Version of Davina.
So, I know. So it's like the First Testament all over again.
Well, listen.
Bless you for coming on.
William, we're eating into our time here with you, and there's far more interesting things to talk about than the two of us here in Australia. Can we talk about Captain Kirk first? What was your best memory?
We can talk about Captain Kirk, but also we want to talk about the fact that I'll be there July 4th at this huge convention, and everybody's invited. Now, it's true there's several months in advance, but people need to know well in advance that this occasion is happening.
And you'll need to get your tickets quickly.
Now, what did you want to know?
Will you be dressed up as a Minuteman or in Star Spangled, being the 4th of July? Will you be very patriotic, even though you're Canadian?
I will wear my usual black T-shirt and black pants because it travels well.
Well done.
Listen, let's go in a different order, shall we? Because this is all going off to... What is Cospendium all about? Can you tell us, William?
Well, it's all about the love of science fiction and science horror and all the imaginative storytelling devices that are on television today and yesterday. And people who have loved their shows, their favorite shows, come to the conventions to see their favorite actors, get some part of them, like a signature or a picture, or hear them. I'll be on stage for an hour each day that I'm there, listening to questions and talking to people. So the whole thing is a participation in the passion of these shows.
Okay, what were some of the funniest moments of playing Captain Kirk?
Well, I thought you were going to ask me about some of the funniest moments of what people have asked me. Captain Kirk was fairly amusing the whole time I was playing him. But a recent happening just the other day that I think you should hear about was I was conducting an auction for charity, and a woman bid like $1,500 on an item, and I said, and you win, and you owe $1,500, and she said, if I give you $1,500, will you kiss me? And I said, of course, I'll give you a big wet slobbering kiss. And she said, will you kiss me if I was a man? And that's the weirdest question I've ever heard.
And what was your answer?
I mumbled something. I wasn't quite sure.
Listen, William Shatner, we have to go because we have to go to another Canadian, Michael Bublé. Do you know Michael Bublé?
I do. We did something together. I was teaching him how to sing a song, I think.
Right. Well, bless you, my son. William Shatner, thank you for joining us.
Give him my best.
Where was that?
Give Michael my best and tell him we need him on my charity show.
Okay, we'll let him know. And don't you love it when people just assume everyone from the country knows each other, like the English do with us? Thank you, William Shatner. And tickets are now on sale for Cospendium. Full details are at sunrise.com.au.
That was interesting, wasn't it?